16. Alex has beat 1. Yep. Okay. And then we could.
Safety announcement? Okay. And then just one second. Wait.
Safety announcement?
And then the report.
We could do this order maybe if we need to.
May I have your attention, please? Welcome to Merrill Auditorium. For your safety, please note the locations of emergency exits. They are located to either side of the stage and off the lobby areas of the grand tier and balcony. If an alarm sounds, please exit as directed by staff and ushers. We'd like to remind you to silence all cell phones and personal electronic devices. No flash photography, audio, or video recording of any kind will be allowed during the performance. Smoking in the display of open flame are prohibited by state law. Thank you and enjoy the performance.
I wonder if I need to switch to the for someone to be.
Ceremony? No? Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Northeastern University's Roux Institute. We are excited to have you here for this day of celebration. So that all may experience the meaning and enjoyment of this important occasion, we kindly request that you now silence all devices. We thank you for making this a respectful and joyful occasion. The ceremony will begin momentarily. Thank you. Dr. Alan Jameson, Director of Computing Programs, Teaching Professor of Computer Science, will now lead the procession of the graduates. Would all degree and certificate candidates and their guests please rise as you are able for the entrance of the platform party led by our head marshal, Dr. Eileen Huang Saad, Director of Life Sciences, Health and Engineering, and Associate Professor of Bioengineering.
We honor Indigenous peoples in the United States and Canada, including those whose ancestral homelands the Northeastern Global University System campuses reside. We are in the homeland of the Wabanaki, the people of the Dawn. We extend our respect and gratitude to the many Indigenous people and their ancestors whose rich histories and vibrant communities include the Abenaki, Maliseet, Micmac, Passamaquoddy, and Penobscot nations, and all of the Native communities who have lived here for thousands of generations in what is known today as Maine, New England, and the Canadian Maritimes. Please stand as you are able for the national anthem as led by the Roux Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Thank you. Please be seated. It is my honor to welcome Dr. Chris Mallett, Chief Administrative Officer of the Roux Institute, to the podium.
Faculty, graduates, alumni, and guests, welcome to the second commencement celebration of Northeastern University's Roux Institute. We're excited to be together with all of you on this glorious Maine day to honor the accomplishments of these extraordinary graduates. Thank you all for joining us, and a warm welcome to those of you who are celebrating with us and participating today online. The Roux Institute is one of 13 campuses within Northeastern's global university system. Our mission is to catalyze economic development throughout Maine by helping people and organizations develop technical and human abilities that help them to thrive and grow. We do this work in partnership with others, with members of our faculty and staff, and with our exciting community of learners, but also in close partnership with more than 150 organizations throughout Maine. The Roux Institute itself is a special and important partnership, one that is unique in all of higher education. A partnership between Barbara and David Roux, the Harold Alfond Foundation, and Northeastern University. Together, we're building research, learning, and new venture creation programs at the Roux to help these graduates and thousands that will follow in their footsteps to flourish and to lead. To the graduates, you are a diverse and exciting group. You hail from 10 U.S. states, 14 of Maine's 16 counties, and 6 of you immigrated to the United States. The youngest among you is 23 years of age, and the oldest 63. A majority of you are women. 85% of you worked while you've been enrolled, and you've been employed by more than 100 Maine organizations in the process. You have all experienced the power of partnership in your own lives, and in many ways we began and have traveled this journey together as partners. We to establish Northeastern's Roux Institute here in Maine, and you to pursue your long-held goals. What a courageous decision each of you has made to invest in yourself through education and hard work, setting the stage for your future. Today that investment is paid off. Congratulations, and all the best to each of you. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. Ken Henderson, Chancellor and Senior Vice President for Learning.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, and good afternoon to our candidates, families and friends, our faculty and staff. It's an honor and a thrill to be here today to celebrate the 2023 Roux Institute at Northeastern graduates. Please again, let's all join together and congratulate all our graduates. So at Northeastern, we believe in experiential learning that integrates real-world experience with education, research, and innovation. This experience-driven approach, one built on close collaboration with industry, government, and academia, shapes the questions we ask and generates novel ways of thinking, compelling our learners and innovators out into society to solve its complex challenges. The Roux Institute fully embodies this experiential spirit. Through education, research, and entrepreneurship, our students, faculty, staff, and partners are driving tremendous innovation across Maine and for Maine. Even more impressively, because of the power of our global university system, Many of these amazing outcomes are being scaled across our campuses and across the globe. Your impact is being felt not only here in Maine, but across the world. So you should be very proud of all that you've accomplished while here at the Roux. We look forward to seeing what you will do next, and we're going to take all the credit for it. And I offer my heartfelt congratulations and invite you all to stay connected with Northeastern and the Roux as alumni and to come back often. It's now my privilege to introduce our representative from the Provost Office who is presiding over today's ceremonies, Dr. Michael Pilastri, Senior Vice Provost and Academic Lead of the Roux Institute.
Good afternoon. Today marks a significant milestone as we gather here to mark the extraordinary accomplishments of the class of 2023. It's an honor to stand here before you as we all acknowledge and celebrate the hard work, the dedication, and perseverance that's brought you to this very moment. You should all be very proud of your academic achievements. I know we are. I offer heartfelt congratulations to you as well as to your friends and family whose support helped you persevere to this milestone. In fact, I suspect this endeavor would not have been possible without the support of the friends and family who have helped sustain you on the journey. So, before we continue with the ceremony in honor of each of you, I ask that you please stand, graduates. Face your friends and family and perhaps those who are on the camera. Honor them with a round of applause for all they've done to support you along this endeavor. Now to you, graduates. You've embarked on a transformative journey, embracing new ideas and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The challenges you faced weren't easy, but you overcame them with tenacity and an unwavering belief in yourselves. You each began your studies in the earliest days of our institute, and you took a chance on us, understanding the vision and the mission of the institute to build the technology and life science environment here in Maine. You consistently helped make us better, strengthening us for the cohorts who started after you, and for that, I extend our deepest gratitude. The Roux Institute is focused on innovation and learning for the benefit of Maine and of society. Our environment has allowed you all to nurture your entrepreneurial spirit, equipping you with the skills and knowledge necessary to tackle the complex problems of our time and to translate solutions into practice. I encourage you to acknowledge the responsibility that comes along with your new capabilities. Your education has empowered you to effect positive change, to lead with integrity and inclusivity, and to make meaningful contributions to addressing the societal challenges of our time. I hope that you've all been pushed to think differently, to challenge the status quo, and to find solutions where others may only see obstacles. You've had the privilege of working along brilliant minds, mentors, industry leaders who have pushed you to discover your full potential. You have all had powerful experiential learning opportunities, whether they be in the classroom, on co-op, or in your own place of work. These experiences have shaped you into the professionals you are today, ready to make your mark on our region and far, far beyond. In the face of the challenges that lie ahead, please remember that resilience is the cornerstone of success. I say that as if I don't have to remind you that you started your program in the middle of a global pandemic. We all encounter setbacks and obstacles, but it's in these moments that we should recall the strength and determination that brought you all here today. As you conclude this chapter of your lives, please remember you always have a home with us here at the Roux Institute. Please stay connected to your peers, your friends, your faculty mentors, the staff members who supported you. As part of the Northeastern Global University system, you're part of a global network of change makers, and together we will make a difference. In closing, let me once again extend my warmest congratulations to the Roux Institute graduating class of 2023. And now, I'm very pleased to welcome this year's student speaker to the podium, Daniel Avery. He's not only one of our first Masters of Science in Biotechnology graduates, but in addition, Dan has completed the Gordon Institute's Graduate Certificate in Engineering Leadership. Dan is also a double Husky, having graduated from Northeastern with a bachelor's degree in chemistry in 2011. Dan has worked for over 10 years as a research scientist at LGC Maine Standards, whose goal is to improve the quality of human diagnostics through a vision of science for a safer world. Dan has dedicated his time as a student at the Roux to growing and developing the biotechnology program and the student community. So please join me in welcoming Dan.
Thank you for the kind introduction, Dr. Pilastri. And again, hello everyone. My name is Daniel Avery, and I am, or should say was, one of the first students to enroll in the Masters of Science for Biotechnology here at the Roux Institute. I want to say thank you to everyone that has joined us today to celebrate this milestone. The road to get here has been nothing short of challenging for many of us, as I'm sure you know. Finding the balance between classes, school activities, work, family life, among other items. And in some cases, you get somebody that's just crazy enough to do everything at the same time, like this guy. So as I prepare to graduate from Northeastern for the second time, I've been reflecting on the road to get to where we are now. In the middle of the pandemic, the Roux Institute opened its doors to students to begin the academic journey to improve themselves and expand the knowledge base they possess, and in a less thought of manner to better the state of Maine as a whole. The choice of David and Barbara Roux to back the people in Maine and partner with Northeastern to bring this campus to reality was just the first meaningful step on the journey. They took a chance to bring this opportunity to Maine to show that we did not only need to be reliant on the typical hard-nosed jobs that are often associated with the state, but instead the Roux gave the state a brighter future to move ahead into fields of technology and all the branches that entails. And in just a few short years, it's been exciting to witness the growth and diversification of the student body and the opportunities that have come with that. These opportunities that Northeastern brings to the state are driving this industry collaboration and entrepreneurship that we're seeing at the Roux, giving greater access and opportunity to Northeastern's programs and resources that are driving positive change here in the state of Maine. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's work to go to get the Portland, Maine to pop up on Google before Portland, Oregon, but we are well on our way. These opportunities are not only for the students, but for everyone in the state. We only need to be bold enough to reach out and explore them. The Roux Institute gave us that flexibility when we were curious about shifting gears and getting back into school. Whether you've been out of school for a few short months, or you've been working for 10 years and decided school could be a good fit, I'll give it a try, like I did. Being here today means that we have taken the first step in exploring those opportunities, and my hope is that we don't stop here and that each and every one of us is able to fully realize the impact that we can make with this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for your words, Dan, and congratulations on graduation. What a thrill to look out at all of you. Good afternoon, graduates and friends. My name is Margaret Angel, and I'm the head of partnerships and strategic initiatives at the Roux Institute. It is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Governor Janet Mills. She needs no introduction, but I'm going to give you a pretty substantial introduction. True to her upbringing as the daughter of working parents in rural Maine, and her work experience waiting tables and toiling as a hospital nursing assistant, Governor Mills is a pragmatic leader who focuses on bridging political divides to solve problems. That background has also shaped her policy priorities, promoting job growth and education, expanding healthcare access, and curbing domestic violence. Under her leadership, Maine came through the pandemic with one of the highest vaccination rates and one of the lowest death rates in the nation. She has worked to help its economy emerge from the pandemic strongly, with one of the highest rates of GDP growth in the nation. To help maintain that growth, Mills has worked with the legislature to enact the Maine Jobs and Recovery Plan. It encapsulates investments in job training, housing, and other initiatives designed to address the state's longstanding workforce shortage. As Maine's first female governor, Mills has been a strong advocate for women and strengthening the justice system's protections for victims of domestic violence. The latter issue has been a priority dating back to her days as a criminal prosecutor when she co-founded the Maine Women's Lobby in 1998 to support abused women. Among her other achievements in office, Mills helped provide affordable health care to more than 90,000 Maine citizens while lowering health insurance premiums for small businesses, fully funded schools for the first time in Maine history while raising the minimum teacher salary, delivered free community college, cut taxes for retirees, and established stricter water quality standards for rivers used by Maine's native tribes for sustenance fishing. She is also a powerful voice on the issue of climate change, which earned her an invitation in September of 2019 to address the United Nations General Assembly, the first sitting Maine governor to do so. Mills told the world leaders that she intended to put Maine on a path to achieve carbon neutrality by 2045. Prior to winning the governor's office, Mills achieved another first, becoming the first woman to serve as a state attorney general. In that office, she sued mortgage lenders for dishonest practices and pharmaceutical companies for their role in contributing to Maine's opioid crisis. She was also elected to 3 terms in the Maine House of Representatives, when she served on its Judiciary, Criminal Justice, and Appropriations committees. Mills entered public service in 1976 as an assistant attorney general in charge of criminal prosecutions. She was subsequently elected district attorney for Androscoggin, Franklin, and Oxford counties, the first woman in New England to be elected to that office. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Massachusetts, Boston, and a Juris Doctor from the University of Maine School of Law. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Governor Janet Mills.
That's okay. Thank you, Margaret. I think that introduction is probably longer than my remarks. It's all right. Distinguished faculty and staff, friends and family members and Roux Institute graduating class, I'm honored to address you on this great occasion. I met some of you during your class orientation in the fall of 2020, that horrible pandemic year when we experienced Love is Blind and Tiger King and sourdough starters and toilet paper shortages, and banana bread mixes and Zoom, etc. With support from the Roux Institute and from your faculty, family, and friends, you moved beyond those crazy phenomena and the many challenges that followed to graduate today with advanced degrees in project management, analytics, computer and data science, biotechnology, and bioinformatics. Incredible. Of course, none of these courses existed when I was in school, but I've been eager to learn all about them. Thank you for your persistence, your commitment to completing your education. The degrees that you hold after today could not be more important in the dawn of the days of advanced technology. This is the time. Just last month, the, quote, godfather of artificial intelligence, Geoffrey Hinton, warned that advances in artificial intelligence will soon surpass human ability. I wanted to put my head under the pillow and go back to sleep and not think about that for a long time. But Hinton's warnings sound like a scene in a science fiction film like 2001 Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick, remember? No, you probably don't. In 1968, when Space Odyssey was released, Americans in movie theaters across the country watched as this Dr. David Bowman, an astronaut, floated in a pod just off the Discovery 1 spaceship. Dr. Bowman orders the supercomputer HAL 9000 to open the pod and let him back into the ship. After a long silence on the radio, Hal finally responds in this terrifying monotone, saying, "I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that." Horrifying. Released a year before Apollo 11 landed on the moon, Space Odyssey painted a dark picture of the future of artificial intelligence. A supercomputer that had a mind of its own, that knows how to disobey, a master and monster of our own making. That fear and fascination with machine learning didn't end when the Americans actually traveled through space. Autonomous machines like Skynet in the movie Terminator, Vicky in iRobot, and even Pat in the Disney Channel's Smart House have dominated movie screens and our imaginations for generations. In their wildest dreams, would screenwriters ever have envisioned generative AI? I wonder what they would think of the widely available models like DALL-E that are capable not only of identifying and classifying existing images, but creating new images on demand. Would those old screenwriters ever have envisioned Apple's new spatial computer that creates a mixed reality for the wearer? What would they think of the Vision Pro, a headset that's capable of erasing that thin barrier between our eyes and our smartphone screens? Would those screenwriters ever have envisioned IBM's Osprey, a 433-qubit processor, the largest quantum computer to date in the world? Although scaling quantum computers will take some time, one day quantum computing may well perform some really important functions, like identifying possible routes for emergency response vehicles, saving time and saving lives, or modeling possible interactions of different molecular compounds in a new medicine, making it effective before it's ever even tested on human patients, or simulating various chemical reactions in the environment and showing us how to sequester carbon dioxide and how to create carbon-neutral fuels. By identifying solutions to complicated problems faster than classic computers alone ever could do, quantum computing will allow us to use data to make a real difference in people's lives. For all the benefits it may bring, however, researchers are also warning about the dangers, particularly when it comes to decryption. Some experts say that quantum computing could one day be used to penetrate vulnerable cryptographic systems, compromising our national security, our financial systems, our infrastructure. I wonder if those screenwriters of decades ago ever dreamt of that. But as the Roux Institute and the Institute for Experiential AI at Northeastern University noted in their recent State of AI report, hospitals, laboratories, factories, and businesses around the world are already using AI to diagnose illnesses, to predict stock prices, and to automate assembly lines. As technology continues to advance closer to what once was science fiction, the ability to recognize both the benefits and the dangers, and the need to make meaning out of the sea of information that floods our digital world, and the challenge of applying human understanding to solve problems will be more important than ever before. And today we celebrate a new generation of leaders who know how to balance those abilities, the 125 members of the Roux Institute graduating class. Graduates like Lindsay Watts. In the fall of 2020, soon after starting at Abbott Labs, Lindsay Watts enrolled in Roux' Masters in Biotechnology program to learn how medical technology can be used to save lives. Now she works as a product transfer scientist, using data science skills she's learned at Roux to improve new medical products. Early in 2020, Chris Barnes wanted to learn more about computer programming but didn't want to leave Maine. Thank you, Chris. Through Roux' Aligned Computer Science program, Chris learned how to use data to greatly improve the outdoor recreation industry. Thank you for that. And like Chris, Sophia Cofone wanted to make a career change, so she enrolled in Roux' Master Data Science program. She used the skills she learned here to conduct some unique research at an esports startup to determine if it's possible to predict video game outcomes based on a player's role, a model that has many other useful applications. High-tech skills like these are what our students need to become robot-proof, and what businesses are searching for when they're hiring. By designing courses in partnership with Maine's leading businesses, Jackson Labs, IDEX, LL Bean, The Roux Institute has created a pipeline of entrepreneurs who are at the heart of Maine's economy, and they've created a hub of technological excellence right here in Portland, Maine. More than 700 students, 159 community partners, and thousands of Maine people have already directly benefited from the Roux Institute's commitment to Maine in the 3 years since it was founded. One of the partners who has directly benefited from the Roux Institute is the state of Maine. Roux has worked with state government to develop solutions to some of the biggest challenges, like reducing our carbon emissions to combat climate change, like expanding reliable internet access in rural Maine, like preserving access to the great outdoors while protecting natural resources, and improving public education, especially when it comes to computer science and artificial intelligence. Demystifying data to unlock the information to solve unsolvable problems is a mission at the heart of the Roux Institute. And developing that ability is invaluable. But Roux also knows that it takes more than an understanding of data to make a difference in the lives of Maine people. Now, the Roux Institute is pioneering the study of humanics, an interdisciplinary curriculum that includes as one of its touchstones human literacies, the experiences at the heart of human existence that make us who we are: compassion, bravery, teamwork, those traits that are fundamentally ours and that no machine or computer can ever replace or replicate. A few years ago, a computer might model how we could flatten the curve, but it could not show me how people in our communities would stay apart but come together in many real ways to survive a global pandemic. A computer could model the probability that someone in a certain profession might catch a virus, but it could not show me how Dr. Nirav Shah would distribute a limited supply of a life-saving vaccine to as many people as quickly as possible to stop the spread of that virus. A computer could predict outcomes of choices, but it cannot show me the courage and persistence it took for you to continue your education, to change your career, to graduate in a new field. A computer can predict what we may look like when we get older, but it cannot show me how it feels to celebrate my grandchildren's graduation, a pride I know your parents share here today. A computer can mimic the notes of music, like singing the song Daisy, like the HAL 9000 computer did in Space Odyssey, but it cannot show me how my heart feels when I hear the national anthem sung, or when I listen to Tina Turner, or Celine Dion, or Miles Davis. Computers can do incredible things that defy imagination, but they cannot capture the heart and soul of a people. In addition to your training, your degrees, your certifications, it is the resilience and self-reliance, the courage and compassion, the spirit of discovery and love for your family and friends that make each of you irreplaceable. Advanced technology is already transforming Maine's economy, allowing our heritage industries, farming, fishing, forestry, to adapt and stay competitive on the world stage. The skills you've learned here at Roux will make you leaders in these industries and in many others that are driving innovation in our economy. And for as long as I am governor, Maine will always welcome talented people who harness evolving technology to strengthen our state. You are always welcome here. And whether you put your new skills to use in Maine or another state, whether you're working to deliver projects on time for the world's leading corporations, or to analyze data to support state government, or to encourage young students to learn about computer science, or to get entrepreneurs the capital they need to achieve their dreams, I hope you remember what it means to be human most of all. And I hope that while you push the boundaries of technology, there's a human, I hope while you push the boundaries of technology that you stay true to what binds us together as a people. And wherever you may roam, if roam you do, I hope that you will always think of the Roux Institute and of this community and of the state of Maine as your home. And so in this moment of joy, this season of change, I wish you, each of you, all of you, a fulfilling career and a happy and productive life. And on behalf of the 1.3 million people of the great state of Maine, I offer you our sincerest congratulations, Roux graduates. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me at the podium, Chancellor Henderson, and thank you, Governor, for those phenomenal and inspiring remarks. Governor Mills, on behalf of President Joseph E. Aoun, and in recognition of our continued support, of your continued support to Northeastern's Roux Institute community, we honor you with this citation. It reads, "The Honorable Janet Trafton Mills, tireless voice for a just society, path-breaking champion for women, standard bearer for Maine's innovation economy. Growing up in Maine as the child of a teacher and a lawyer, you learned to appreciate the inherent value of education, the necessity for justice, the rewards of work, and the vitality of strong families. Lessons that would ground you as a pioneering leader. Following in your father's footsteps, you gravitated towards public service as a prosecutor, becoming the first woman to be elected district attorney in all of New England. In that role, you courageously fought for justice to all and notably marked your tenure by standing up for women suffering under the crushing and often hidden burden of domestic abuse. Next elected to 3 terms in the legislature, you were chosen by your colleagues to serve as Maine's first female Attorney General, and you battled for the interest of citizens. Now, as Maine's first female governor, you have stood stalwartly for affordable health care, quality education, innovation-powered job growth, environmentally sound development, and equality of opportunity for all, the crucial foundation stones for a healthy, prosperous society. Therefore, on the occasion of your address to the 2023 graduates of the Roux Institute at Northeastern University, we salute your wise leadership in showing the world that a sustainable knowledge economy can find fertile ground when it starts with human-centered values. Thank you, Governor Mills. We're just going to take a quick picture right here. Very good. Thank you, Governor Mills. Thank you. And there's plenty more for you to set that. Excuse me. Thank you for your patience. The certificates and degrees in course will now be conferred. Senior Vice Provost Pilastri, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for the certificates and degrees in course. They have successfully completed curricula offered by the several schools and colleges of Northeastern University and have been recommended by the faculty and the Council of Deans to be awarded appropriate certificates and degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments. The candidates will be presented to you by the academic representative of their college. After they have been presented, members of the graduating class joining us here today in each college will please remain standing until their certificates and degrees have been conferred. I would like to invite Ben Hescott, Senior Associate Dean of the Corey College of Computer Sciences, to come forward.
So first off, to the graduates of Corey College, I say congratulations on behalf of Elizabeth Minette, who could not be here today. You graduate in an unusual time. As the governor said in her speech, you have a unique responsibility with your skills to protect humankind. And recognizing this, we actually have created an oath for you to take at your leisure at Corey College. I will read it to you now. Today, I joined the ranks of computer scientists worldwide. I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings. I will design and build computing systems that enhance the quality of daily life for individuals and for society. I will protect the dignity of users and others affected by computing systems, respecting the diversity of all cultures and safeguarding against threats to health and safety. I will respect the privacy and rights of all people and recognize that special role I have in judiciously collecting, storing, and using their information. I will work for fair wages, honorably guarding my reputation and my colleges in our work practices while respecting the intellectual contributions of others. I will improve the public understanding of computing and its consequences. May I always act to preserve the finest traditions of my field, and may I long experience the joy of inventing the future through my endeavors. Again, congratulations on behalf of the Corey College of Computer Sciences. Will the candidates for the Masters of Science in Corey College of Computer Sciences please rise? Yeah. Senior Vice Provost Pilastri, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Masters of Science with specification.
Thank you, Ben. I would like to invite Radhika Seshan, Dean of the College of Professional Studies, to come forward.
I have no prepared remarks. So I'm just going to say congratulations to the graduates, all of you, and the relieved family members, and the wonderful babies, and several of whom I'm told attend classes with College of Professional Studies graduates. We're ready to offer more degrees, just let me know. But I just want to say, this is the moment. All those nights, all the graduates I met yesterday at the reception, the hours you have put in, congratulations. This is where you get about 30 seconds to say, this is fantastic, I've achieved what I set out to do. Because the College of Professional Studies invites you to continue learning. We're the college where working professionals like you meet working professionals from the world outside that help you learn more and continue to grow. As Governor Mills pointed out, we're going to have to stay ahead of the computers. So with that, I'm going to say congratulations to all of you. And for those of you that persisted with children and family and homes and switching jobs and moves and extra special, you did it. Congratulations. So now's the formal part. Will the candidates for the Masters of Professional Studies or the Master of Science in the College of Professional Studies, please rise. Will the candidates for the graduate certificate in the College of Professional Studies please rise? Maybe they're already right. Senior Vice Provost Palastri, I am so pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degrees of Master of Science or Master of Professional Studies with specification, or for the graduate certificate with specification. Congratulations.
I would like to invite Hazel Sieve, Dean of the College of Science, to come forward.
Good afternoon, and warmest congratulations to everyone, to your families, your supporters, everyone involved in your trajectory. But especially to those of you who are science huskies, my warmest congratulations. You know, you have chosen a big step in your careers. You know that. To continue along a path of graduate studies towards a certificate or a master's of science in bioinformatics or biotechnology, you have chosen a wonderful, empowering, brilliant path forward, a path for your own career trajectory, a path to contribute to the economy of Maine, and to contribute to societies around our planet. In the College of Science, we talk about the good power of science, using all of the knowledge that has given us every medicine, every energy source, every understanding of the environment, of climate change, of sustainability, every way to move forward in understanding and applying knowledge for the benefit of people and the planet. Your training, your graduate training in bioinformatics or biotechnology places you amongst the most employable people on the planet. Hooray. You can applaud. I think that's a good opportunity. It also places you amongst the people who can think hardest, most productively, about how to use the good power of science, the good power of life science for the benefit of everyone. I am truly proud of you. My warmest congratulations to each person in the College of Science graduating today, and to all your families and supporters who are here. Will the candidates for the Masters of Science in the College of Science please rise? Senior Vice Provost Palastri, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Masters in Science with specification. Congratulations to you all.
Good part. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University, I do hereby confer on you and all those who have properly qualified for graduate certificates and for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Science with specification, or Master of Professional Studies, with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
The time has come to honor the achievements of these graduates. Graduates, please rise and follow the direction of your ushers to prepare to cross the stage for your recognition. Family and friends, we will be photographing each graduate as they cross the stage. We ask that all guests remain at their seats during the honoring. Photos will be available to graduates to share following the ceremony. Would the college deans please join me in congratulating our graduates? And candidates, please follow the instructions of the line marshals to the stage. So we start with
Now presenting the graduates of Corey College of Computer Science.
Kristen Barnes. Alexander Kershaw Berger. Eugene Carlino. Brendan Collins.
Is the microphone on? Brian Leitch.
Evrard Gabirano. Nathan Novak. Samuel Call Wilkins O'Brien. Gregory Scott Valcourt.
Sophia Cofone.
Solomon Rosima.
Now presenting the graduates of the College of Professional Studies.
Magda Cardenas. Olive Mukantwari.
Anne Nanovic.
Emma Etnier. Lily Hampton. Abrao Antonio. Brittany Begley.
Nicholas Beliveau.
Zoram Blancas Ruiz. Emma Brown. Nicole Castangue. Oscar Enrique Castro Carrillo. Nick Fagoni. Dominic Fitzpatrick. Sarah Gilligan. Daniel Griffin. Deborah Groff. Amanda Gross. Ryan Harrington. Miranda Harvey. Robin Jettinghoff. Emily Kelly. Jeremy Labby. Molly Lindberg. Ian Lippart. Aaron McGuffey.
Tom Nagler. Matthew Polowazik. Jacob Sagrins. Savannah Sessions. Daniel Bernard Skinner. Mark Tomaszek. Alexander Woodward.
Elena Agori. Lindsay Armstrong. Elizabeth Bradbury Atwood. Caroline Camille Bauer. Hayden Brooks. Lisa Carney. Jill Charette. Hazel Charlesworth. Emily Dempsey. Joshua Graceffa. Camille Litka. Echo Echevarria McDonough. Kyle McGadney.
Ali Saeed Rami. Michelle Summers. Peter Gabriel Stiegemann. Lydia Swan. Elsa Thibodeau. John Paul Violet. Sarah Williamson.
Now presenting the graduates of the College of Science.
Shoshana Brown. Samira Ahmed. Laura Beth Brown.
Samira Grace Raiz Rohani. Theobald Rutaganda. Lindsay Watts.
Daniel Avery.
Thank you and congratulations to all of our graduates. Please, everyone, let's join and congratulate them in a round of applause. Awesome. It's my pleasure to now invite Chandra Leister from the Roux Institute inaugural class of graduates in 2022 to the podium. With a 20-plus year career in Maine, Chandra has done it all: event planner, communications manager, marketing director. But she found her true calling in project management at IDEX, a veterinarian medicine powerhouse and Roux Institute founding partner. She also serves on a number of local boards and community groups, including her first role as the president of the Roux Alumni Association. She will deliver a message from Alumni Relations to our newest graduates. Chandra. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Mallett, for the introduction. I'm here to share a story with you, but I have to admit, I have a secret desire to grab the microphone, stand center stage, and belt out a power ballad by Whitney Houston. However, that would clear the room, and so I will stick to my agenda. Project managers always stick to agendas. Okay, so my story. Eugene Valentine Judge was born on Valentine's Day in 1921. In his early 20s, he got married, joined the U.S. Army Air Force, and over the next decade, he had his first child, received an honorable discharge, found employment in a shipyard, took advantage of the GI Bill to enroll in Northeastern. In 1957, his second child, my mother, was born, and as a one-year-old, she attended her first Northeastern graduation. Last year, she attended her second, mine. This makes me, along with my grandfather and hundreds of thousands of others, Northeastern alums. Today, it is my honor to welcome you to this illustrious group of Huskies. My grandfather went on to become a sought-after roofer and engineer who worked on many of Boston's buildings and helped shape the city skyline. We, the graduates of Roux Institute, alumni of Northeastern University, have the power to shape the skyline of Maine, a skyline built not only out of buildings, but out of opportunities and innovation for this great state and beyond. With the Roux Institute, Northeastern has established a strong academic and experiential learning program right here in our glorious, beautiful state. We have the opportunity to receive world-class education, engage with Maine employers through valuable partnerships, work with entrepreneurs driving innovation, and collaborate to make a real impact. As Roux Institute graduates, we are not just part of the amazing Northeastern network. We are pioneers of Maine's innovation economy. Our alumni network continues to grow strong and connecting us with exceptional individuals who are driving change and innovation. The Northeastern alumni pin that you wear today symbolizes that. Many of you have also earned a variety of credible distinctions and honors. There are a few wearing a donor medal awarded by Northeastern University's Advancement Division, acknowledging those graduates who made a donation of $20.23 or more to a Northeastern fund of their choice. I'm pleased to share that over 2,300 graduates from across all of our campuses donated to 279 funds. What an incredible statement reflecting varied passions for ensuring Northeastern's continued success. Now, as alumni, our shared experiences will bond and unite us to one another in meaningful and everlasting ways. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you, and for the remarkable achievements that have brought us together today. Thank you and congratulations on becoming part of Northeastern University and the Roux Institute family. Here are some more Huskies that want to welcome you, and then we'll all join together and sing the alma mater.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Northeastern Global Alumni Network, where the
Where
fun has
has
just begun.
Now that you've graduated, we want you to know that you'll always be a Husky.
And always be part of our pack.
No matter where you are,
From Boston to Chicago.
To Orange County, California.
to London,
to Joaçaba, Santa Catarina, in Brazil.
You'll find Northeastern communities to make new connections with while expanding your professional and social networks.
Northeastern's expansive global alumni network is always going to be there.
We do have our own exclusive networking platform called NU Source,
where you can connect with any alum across the globe.
remember, wherever you are in this giant spinning rock of ours, you can always call Northeastern home.
Your Northeastern degree is so much more than an education.
It is a key that unlocks the door to a community of endless opportunities
That will help you innovate, inform, and inspire.
Once a Husky, always a Husky.
Sing your praises strong.
Please be seated, everyone. Thank you, Chandra. And thank you to members of the Roux Choir for that wonderful rendition of the Alma Mater. Well, graduates, you've done it. You've realized the goals that brought you to Northeastern, and you're well prepared for the next exciting phase of your journey. And as I'm sure you know, your lifelong commitment to education, hard work, and leadership will continue. Each of you are part of an important economic transformation that's happening, and talent transformation that's happening here in Maine. Our shared future is exciting, and we're counting on you to lead us. Unprecedented technological transformation, encouraging statewide growth, and importantly, a renewed emphasis on what matters in life has forever changed and will continue to inspire us all. We're more connected and informed than ever, and we can now choose to work and build a career where we want to live, where quality of life is paramount. How will you capitalize on these new realities? How will you honor the hard work that you've invested and the competencies you've developed in your graduate programs? Most importantly, how will you contribute and lead? As you reflect upon these questions and consider your next steps, we invite you to experience the world and embrace new opportunities. And if you can, to continue to build your life, your career, and your network right here in Maine. Participate in your local community. Maine urgently needs your talent and your abilities. Work on a problem that interests you, and maybe start your own company to solve it. Above all, continue to embrace change. Look for it, harness it, and lead it. And continue to be a partner with all of us as we build Northeastern's community and impact throughout Maine and around the world. You have all worked so hard, you're all so talented, and you are all ready. We are all so proud of you, and we wish you every success.
Will the audience and graduates please remain at their seats for the recession of the platform party? They will then be followed by the faculty and graduates' recessions when prompted. We ask guests to please remain in their seats until the full recession has ended. Graduates, you will be led outside by your marshals for a class photo on the steps of City Hall. Thank you.
We thank you all for attending today's commencement ceremony for Northeastern University's Roux Institute. We ask that you make your way to the lobby for refreshments and then join your graduates in front of City Hall. Thank you and travel home safely.